Look, boys, I myself have given you a lot of style rules. Style rules that should be like guidelines in your life that you're using to manage your wardrobe to dress better. Look, when you're starting, you don't even know what to do, what not to do. This is where rules come in play. But I think that there's certain rules that go overboard, certain rules that almost restrict your style, that if you're still committing or following these rules, you're really hurting yourself more so than helping yourself. Today, boys, I'm going to show you which style rules are outdated and you should just completely ignore. Let's hop into this. Number one, clothes always needs to fit. Look, I'm a victim of this. I've told you this in the past, but no, they don't. They don't always have to fit. There are certain style aesthetics, like when you're trying to be super comfortable, let's say when you're wearing sweats, that an oversized fit is more comfortable and more appropriate for that aesthetic. Now, in most cases, I would say 90% of the time, yes, your clothes needs to fit, which is why the style rule is there. But once you start developing your style and you want to start to expand it, it doesn't always have to fit. You need to be strategic with it. And it is when you start learning how to develop your style that you can start expanding out on your wardrobe and start trying new pieces. Pieces that make you feel more comfortable. Pieces that develop your different style aesthetics. And now, my guy, you are dressing better. Number two, wearing certain colors per season. That is ludicrous. Yo, it is insane. What does that mean? That half your wardrobe basically goes to waste for 6 months of the year? Like, that just makes no sense. And no white after Labor Day. Who the F comes up with these rules? Here's the reality, boys. You should mostly focus on fabric density. In other words, yes, there's certain fabrics that are more appropriate for different months of the year because they're functional. In other words, they keep you warmer. You're not going to wear a linen during winter because winter is freezing and you're going to die. But the point is, the colors you should ignore. You can wear whatever color you want because at the end of the day, when you start splitting up your wardrobe in these ways, what ends up happening is that you're minimizing what outfits you can wear in certain seasons because you're too focused into what colors you should be wearing per season. It really doesn't matter, and 99.9999% of people won't even notice. Just like number three, you have to match your belt to your shoes. Honestly, 99.9999% of people won't know this either, and it's low-key tacky when you match it almost perfectly. It just looks like you're trying too hard. Matter of fact, your goal should be just to be in the same color family. So if you got light brown shoes, wear a light brown belt. If you got black shoes, wear black. If you got dark brown, wear dark brown. So just make sure it's in the same color family, but it doesn't have to match exactly. And the cool thing is that when it comes to casual footwear, you can even be more relaxed than that. In other words, if you're wearing light sneakers, just wear a light colored belt. And if you're wearing dark sneakers, you can wear a dark colored belt. And this is exactly why I love Anson belts. See, Anson belts is my go-to belt system because I really don't have time to be buying all those belts. I don't know about you, but I don't want 20 belts in my wardrobe. I want 3. Something basic that I can use all the time. See, with Anson belts, you get this specific system where you can get 3 straps, 2 buckles, or 2 straps and 3 buckles, and now you have an interchangeable system of belts that you can use that gives you a total combination of 6 belts that you can use for any outfit in your wardrobe. Now, what I really like about Anson belts is that it's like the modern belt. It doesn't have holes. See, traditional belts have holes every inch or inch and a half, which gives you these big jumps that you have to do, which can be either too tight or too loose. With Anson belts, you get a micro adjustment system in the back, which gives you micro adjustments. It gives you ultimate precision. So now when you put it on your belt, you can adjust it by 1/4 inches. So you can put it on perfectly. And as your body fluctuates throughout the day, maybe you feel a little more full, you can loosen up the belt, but still keep your pants up. See, this is why I love Anson belts. I've been using Anson belts for 4 years. Go to any of my closets. All I have is Anson belts. See, once you make the switch from traditional belts to these modern micro adjustable belts, you'll never go back. They're easier to put on. They're easier to take off. And they look cleaner. Since they don't have any holes, the leather strap just looks clean. It looks minimal without any interruptions. And because they don't have any holes, you'll never get that one hole that's always being pulled on and torn because it's always a nice, even leather strap. Boys, if you guys want to check out Anson belts, I'm going to have them linked below, and I'll link below that specific set that I was talking about. If you guys need a good set of belts in your closet, something that can match with anything in your wardrobe, this is the belt system to go to. If you guys click the link down below, you'll see that gift set where you can get those 3 straps, 2 buckles, or 2 buckles and 3 straps. That's going to basically give you 6 different belts for anything that you need. If you guys want to check them out, they'll be linked down below. Number 4, never mix gold and silver jewelry. Baloney. This is straight up baloney. Some of the biggest watchmakers in the game will sell you two-tone jewelry. See, if you do it right, like stacking necklaces, it can actually look good. See, the main thing that you want to avoid here is overdoing it and also wearing cheap metals. You don't want to wear any cheap metal that's going to chip or start peeling because obviously that's going to look tacky, but you wear quality metals and you do it tastefully like a two-tone watch, you can mix your silver and gold jewelry. Number 5, if you're young, you can't dress up. And this rule, it's almost a rule that you feel pressured on. You feel pressure from your peers, almost like you're not allowed to wear that nice shirt or those nice pants because you're going to get ridiculed. My guy, see, I'm not telling you to wear a suit because obviously that's kind of out of pocket, but I am telling you to make a better decision. In other words, if you want to wear a t-shirt, level up to a polo that day. Instead of wearing basketball shorts, level up to some jeans that day. In other words, you don't have to dress better in the form of you have to look super constricted and out of place. You can dress better by making one single change in every category of your outfit. Now you're making subtle changes where you're upgrading what you normally would wear, and it's making you dress better. It's making you stand out from the crowd. And here's the thing, guys. Misery loves company. If your friends look like bums, like if they dress bummy, of course they're going to ridicule a little bit because they don't feel comfortable with themselves. You are now dressing better than all your friends. You are now looking better than they are. Of course they're going to want to bring you down back to their level, because they don't want you to level up like that. And finally, number 6, only wear gym clothes to the gym. That is BS. That's bull crap. That is horse. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. See, here's the reality. You can wear gym clothes wherever you want, especially the only thing you need to make sure, it can't be torn. It can't be an at-home made gym piece. And it can't be sweaty and stinky. See, if you got gym clothes that actually fits right and it looks good, athleisure has been in for years now, and it looks, and people like it, and girls actually see you as more attractive because it gives you this almost athletic vibe, like you're into that health world, and it's attractive. So, like I said, make sure it's not an at-home made tank top. Most of the time, tank tops do look kind of douchey, but if it fits right and it doesn't smell, wearing gym clothes outside the gym, it's a move. And that's basically it for this 6th video, guys. Those are 6 style rules that you need to stop listening to. If you guys like this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, boys, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Ants and Belts. They're going to be linked down below as well. That's it from me today. See you next time.